Going live. Hey, it's Christine Horn, Booking Magnet. Today I'm talking about how to stand out in your virtual auditions. So that's what I'm talking about. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Let me go live on Facebook as well. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Hey, it's Christine Horn, the Booking Magnet. Today I'm talking about how to stand out in your virtual auditions. Come on and say hi as you pop on. Just type a little something in the comments here on YouTube. Okay, good morning. So listen, this is on my mind because I've been getting a lot of DMs, texts from old clients, current clients. So I know this must be a question that's coming up for a lot of you, especially in my world of Hollywood-bound actors. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Christine Horn, again, known as the Booking Magnet. I put hair on for y'all this morning, okay? And makeup. I put hair and makeup on for you. But listen, if you don't know, I am a beast at self-tapes. If I do say so myself, my signature course, Book More TV, is the bomb. All my students, I've been interviewing a bunch of them lately, and we've been talking about how now more than ever, your self-tape game needs to be on point, and don't nobody care that it's the quarantine. And listen, I'm getting all these questions about these virtual auditions. And so here's what I want to say, and this isn't even like an official Actors Daily Bread, but I had to pop on so I could serve you this morning. So put this in your head before you submit that audition if you haven't already. Here's the thing. I'm going to just talk about, there's many going around. There's many going around. The main ones that I've been seeing that I'm getting the most questions about is NCIS, is for Elizabeth Barnes, and also for Leah Butler. You know what I'm talking about. It's early. Still got my Earl Grey tea, honey. Okay. Come on in the room and say hi. Okay. Even if you watch the replay, to all my replay watchers who will watch this later. What's up, replay watchers? Love you guys. Woo! Okay, so let's get into it. Here's the main tip I have for you. I'm not even going to take up a lot of your time this morning. Thank you for the love, Instagram. Here's the main tip I have for you. Don't just submit. So yes, I know for NCIS specifically, they have all these options. People are like, what am I supposed to choose? Which one should I choose? It says young man, it says young woman. What should I choose? Okay, breathe, first of all. Also, for the ones that say you can submit an old self-tape, maybe an old audition you felt really good about, or a monologue, right? Listen, here's what I've been telling my clients, and this is going to be gold and free for you. So take it in because this is gold. Y'all ready? Don't forget what it is that you are selling. All this branding work, all these headshots, all these things that you have been working on, do not throw that out the window because of my alarm going off, because of an opportunity. And here's what I mean. If you know your type is nerdy guy sidekick vibes, this is not the time to be like, oh, yo, this is my time to do like my leading man monologue to do. Like, no, this is not the time. Do that on your personal time, for your social media page, for your website. Do that. Don't forget, and I'm speaking specifically to the actors out there who want to do TV, because a lot of these casting people that are putting out these virtual auditions are television casting directors, or that's the main thing that as soon as this quarantine lifts, that's what they're going back to do. So with the TV mind, and that's my specialty, so you have to forgive me, that's where I'm really going to talk to you about. The odds of you doing monologues are just that really showcases who you are, what it is that you're selling, the type that you are. So if you're trying to audition for this NCIS, for Elizabeth Barnes and Seth Caskey or Leah Daniels, think about the stuff that they currently cast. I'm gonna leave that there. I don't even know what step I'm on right now. Think about the stuff they currently cast, or the types of things they typically cast. Is this making sense? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Put I got it in the comments. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Put I got it in the comments. Put I got it in the comments if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Because I don't want y'all, this is not the time. So here's the thing. Until I get it, I got it. I'm not gonna talk. I need to wait for it. I got it. Because I need to know that somebody's getting it. Okay, Wendy in the Cayman Islands is getting it. Awesome. Tracy Farrar, she's getting it. Okay, thank you. This is gold, y'all. This is gold. Sean, got it. Got it. Listen, I just taught a 5-week class. Shout out to all my inner circle members. Shout out to my Book More TV members. Y'all know we drilled this. So this is a big thing. Take this before you tape. And look, if you already taped and you didn't send it in and it's not your best work, pause. Don't rush. The deadline is not till like the 17th or like the 30th, depending on who you're submitting to. I'm not saying wait till the last minute, but if it's not your best work, this also ain't the time to be rushing because they didn't tell you to rush. Okay? Ladios, got it. Tamika, got it. Wonderful. So hear me. Okay, let's give you another tip. Whew, fired up. My therapy session's at 11. Hold on. Let me have another sip of tea. Good morning, y'all. I'm here to shake up your Monday morning so we get this right. Here's another thing. Here's something that I'm doing for all of you, by the way, before I continue with these tips on how to make your virtual audition stand out. And I'm so serious. I'm not telling you anything that's not tried and true and tested by me and a bunch of my clients. And they can tell you, they're all up in this chat. Because of this self-taping stuff, and some of y'all are rusty, right? It's okay. This week, I'd actually pulled down these videos off my YouTube channel and had only put them in my Book More TV course as a bonus. But because of the state of the world right now and the state of some of y'all's self-tape situations, I can't let y'all go down like that. I will be out of pocket for that. So this week on my YouTube channel, I'm re-releasing, starting today, every day at 11 a.m., my 5-part self-tape mastery series. You don't have to opt into anything. The link, Instagram, is in my bio. Come to my YouTube channel, subscribe and show me some love, okay? And hit the like buttons and turn on notifications. But in Facebook, YouTube, the link is above or below. Well, YouTube, you don't need it. Facebook, the link is above. So this is gold. I'm trying to tell y'all, if you don't, can some of my clients come up in this chat who have taken self-tape mastery? Please, this is gold. Because let me tell you something. This is no shade to anybody, but I've been seeing some of these self-tapes some of these actors are putting up online talking about boom, killing it. And the background is a hot mess. You got a crumpled, wrinkled shower curtain as your backdrop, and you sending this to an executive, to a high-level casting director. Don't be fooled that because these casting directors are seeming real approachable right now. They're in their kitchen talking to you and giving you tips, and they got on bonnets and their hair is tied up. Don't be fooled. These are not still big power players that you need to put your best foot forward. Hear me, y'all. So this is not the time to do the piano lesson monologue for Bernice when you're 14 years old. Nor is it the time for, if you 50 years old talking about a monologue you did back when you was in college for a teenager, that just don't go. Think about the show. NCIS has a very specific, here's another thing. I said this to another client yesterday. Hang on. Come on in the room, say hello. Good morning. Good morning. I'm giving y'all all my literal tea this morning. Triana says she's got it. So if you're picking up what I'm putting down, put got it in the comments. Sean said, preach. I'm trying, Sean. I'm trying. Okay? Here's another thing. I need you to do your research. And I know this is not the sexy part, but again, all my clients will tell you this is where the gold is. This is where the gold is. Some of y'all don't want to take an hour and just dissect a show. If any of you freaking self-tape, and I'm not angry, I'm passionate, by the way. I promise. I just care for so many of you, those of you who I've never met, touched, hugged, or seen. I care about you and I care about your success. And I know what's made a huge impact in my career. And it's this stuff I'm giving you here for free 99 right now. If any of you dare to tape for NCIS and you ain't watched an NCIS episode in 10 years, I'm gonna need you to go watch an episode of NCIS before you submit this self-tape, please. As someone who's been on NCIS before, I delivered the twins, y'all remember, for those of you who saw me. I've been back, that was one NCIS, but I've been back to audition for the LA version, New Orleans. There is a flow, there's a pace, there's a tone to this show. And if you show up and submit something that doesn't match the tone of the show or what you are selling, it's like, what's the point? Okay? Trust me, this is gold. I just had to come on. So no more, I don't need no more clients emailing me about what should I pick. Read it. Is it in alignment with your vibe, your type? What is it you normally do? If you're a marine type, go for that. If you're a no-nonsense type, go for that. If you're soft and demure, which scene has anything that has those elements of it? If you're the quirky file clerk, go for something that has that vibe. It may not say that. It may not say medical examiner for you, but there's an essence, there's a part of you that always comes up in your breakdowns that will come through one of these scenes. Same thing for Elizabeth Barnes, Seth Caskey's office, who cast Glow. They cast me in Lethal Weapon. They cast me in What If with Renee Zellweger. They're an amazing office, but do the research and then find something that is a good fit and take me up on watching this self-tape mastery series. I'm telling you, it's gold. So if that means you need to wait to submit your self-tape till Saturday, please do that. Don't miss the deadline. But every day at 11 a.m. Pacific, I believe, that's how I have it scheduled, I'm putting out the replay of this series because I don't want y'all submitting to these casting directors this way. Do y'all have any questions for me right now? I got a little bit of time before I go to my therapy session and bring my energy all the way back down. Seriously, do you have any questions? You got me right now. Don't take this moment for granted. This is gold. Hi, let me read some of these comments. And I see you, Facebook, YouTube. Wendy, she says, thank you. No problem, my dear. I hope you are well. I hope you are well. Shwanda says, got it. Awesome, awesome. Listen, today I'm talking about it. Andrea got it. Great. Do you have any questions for me? I know none of my Book More TV students got questions. Y'all done heard my voice for months now. Sean says, you got to understand the rhythm of the show. Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't let this moment slip by because this is the time you want to test out that new monologue. Don't test out nothing new. I'm gonna shout out to one of my clients. I'm not gonna say his name, but he reached out asking me about this last week. And he was like, Christine, remember that scene we worked on when we were in the inner circle, and this scene we worked on was really good? Should I submit that? I was like, yeah, submit that to this specific casting director because that is in alignment with the shows that she casts. And he was like, it feels like cheating because I already worked on it. I was like, cheat, honey, cheat. They said you could submit a tape that you felt good about. Cheat. It's not cheating. You did the work. You did the rehearsal. You did the tape. You got dressed. You put makeup on. You ironed your clothes. Like, show them that best version of you. It don't matter if it don't have to be new and fresh and shiny. If it fully speaks to what it is that you're offering this industry and what you can offer the casting director, remember, you are the solution to their problem. You are the solution to their problem. I'm going to come out here. Tamika says, are there any open roles out there? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm doing this whole live. Go on your Actors Access. NCIS is having open calls. Elizabeth Barnes, Seth Caskey casting is having one. Leah Daniels Butler. Am I saying her name right? I feel so bad. Hi, Morris. Good morning. Hi, lovely. Ooh, I don't want to delete y'all. I'm coming to the questions on Instagram, then I'll come back to Facebook or IG. Let's see. Sean says, how short do you think the scene should be? If it were me, first of all, read their instructions. I'm sure each casting director has been pretty clear. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of questions of what casting officers are doing open call. Y'all need to go on, first of all, go on Actors Access. NCIS is also Elizabeth Barnes, Seth Caskey. Just Google that or go to Instagram and you will see the posting. I even shared it to my stories. It was the other day, so it's probably gone. Go to Instagram and look up Elizabeth Barnes or Seth Caskey, Caskey. You will find it. You'll find it. And when I get done with this, if I can find it again, because my managers posted it too on their feed. So I'll just repost it to my stories when this is done. But Sean asked, how long do you think the scene should be? So first part of the answer is, I think it should be within the parameters of whatever the casting director said. But if they didn't specify and they said just do a scene, I would personally stick to 2 pages tops. I would. Something that's strong. And listen, when I say strong, it doesn't mean you have to have monologues in there. Like, oh, I only have 10 lines or it's okay. Because keep in mind the tone of the show. Keep in mind what you would be called in for. And especially if the show is, for those of the casting directors who are giving you script options, I would go, don't think longer is better. Because honey, you show up and try to give me 5 pages and it's 5 pages of garbage. And I'd rather wish you give me a strong page or a strong 2 pages. I hope that answers your question. Golden Girl Shanti says, if slow down, Christine, my Earl Grey's kicking in. My Earl Grey's kicking in. This is why I don't drink coffee. I've never had coffee before, and I'm scared to at this point. Golden Girl Shanti says, if we have already met with the casting directors, is it okay to send updated materials instead of a monologue? Now, do they ask for updated materials? What is materials? Are you talking about like new headshots, reels? What did they ask for? Listen, as much as I like to push the envelope, I also like to be in alignment with what it is people are saying they want at this time. I don't think this is the time to just be pitching. I think it's the time, if they're opening themselves up for something specific, follow their guidelines. So if you already know a casting office, like personally for me, let's say Elizabeth Barnes, they've cast me in multiple things on network television. I don't feel like I have to submit something for them to, they know me. I'm on like a short list. They know me. But if I just want to work my muscle, I might send it in just for fun. I don't believe I'm going to do that for that office, but that's a different way to look at it. But I don't think it's the time. Stick to what it is that they asked for. That's what I would do. My personal opinion. Let me come to YouTube, see if there's any questions on YouTube. Hi, Larry. Larry Lampton asks, is casting networks better than Actors Access for TV? No. Casting networks, for those of you watching, no. Casting networks is mostly used for commercials. I know they, at one point, they said, Fox had moved everything over, but they moved back to Breakdowns Express. So no, Actors Access is still the #1 source for television auditions. Great question. Manuel Miranda asks, follow-up question, does casting networks have a free version? You're gonna have to check with the casting networks on that. Yo no sé. Yo no sé mañana. Let's see, anybody on Facebook? And then I'll come back to Instagram. Good morning, everybody. Thank y'all for coming up in the room on this Monday morning. I'm talking about these virtual auditions. And also, if you just hopped on, because of all this going on and y'all got questions, on my YouTube channel this week, I've re-released my Self-Tape Mastery series. One part will come out every day at 11 a.m. Pacific, starting today. So link is above. Subscribe to my channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss it. It is gold and it is free. I'll say that again. It's gold and it's free. Take it while you can. Hi, Pedro. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Kathleen. Andante. Yes. Okay. Yes, I moved to YouTube, by the way. This is just a special thing because y'all was on my mind. I was getting too many questions about these open calls, and I want to make sure y'all put your best foot forward. I'm checking Instagram again for any comments or questions. I'll take questions for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to go. Good morning, Sarah, Andrea. Okay, I don't see any questions. Hi, Benjamin. Oh, you wanted to send a new reel. I wouldn't. I'm not, at the end of the day, do what you want to do, golden girl. I just don't think it's the time for that. I think I would rather you, instead of sending a new reel and they've already seen your work, I would rather you show them something they haven't seen. If they know you, if the casting director knows you, and you've seen them recently before, hang on. Been talking all this time. I meant to have another camera over there that I keep for my vlogging. Forgot to turn it on. Okay, so that's my thing. I would send something that's in contrast. If they always call you in for, I don't know, making it up. If they always call you in for young, innocent soccer mom, I have no idea what you look like, so I'm making this up. Maybe you like, I have a fiery, sexy side. I have a sneaky, seductive, I'm making this up, seductive side. Like pick something then that speaks to that if you just want to let them see you in a different way. This is the time to train casting again, how to see you, but make sure you're putting the right thing forward first, the thing that you would get booked for first, okay? So yeah, this is the thing. If you're just hopping on, what's up? Let me check these questions. Wendy says, everything you give is gold. Thank you. Listen, my specialty is booking television. 60 film and television credits so far. And it's because I figured some of this stuff out. And I'm only telling you what I know and what has worked for me. Y'all have to remember, television follows a formula. Y'all be like, why another cop show, another medical show? Yes, because that's how TV's set up, especially network. And so because the path has already been laid, the success path has been laid, you have to really look at it with detective eyes on and dissect, see where you see yourself, and then submit for things in that way. It's been done before. I was telling a young lady yesterday, shout out to Ned, we were doing an interview, and I said, oh my gosh, you look just like this sister from Grey's Anatomy. And then she's on the show Hunters right now, Jerica. And I said, that's so great. You can think of it in one or two ways. You can be like, oh man, a girl who looks just like me, a guy who looks just like me is doing he's working all this stuff. Man, what am I going to get? He's getting all the jobs or she's getting all the jobs. And I say this, the path has been laid. That means it has been proven that there is space for you. It has been proven. So honey, as she goes on or as he goes on to do bigger and better jobs, you can slide on in that path that's been laid because it's been laid for you. All right. Look, okay. I'm about to go. I'm gonna take a couple more questions and then get on out of here. Okay, nothing else on Instagram. Great. Wendy asked, I'll take this as a last question. Could we submit more than one of the materials that they give us to submit? I can't answer that. You need to read the instructions per the casting director. This is also, let me tell you something before I go. You got to get her right. Y'all know the wig like to mess up. Let me tell y'all something. This is for effect. One must keep her wig brush nearby, honey. You don't want no raggedy edges. Ends. Okay, listen, I'm going to give y'all this last piece of gold and then I'm going to go. Hold on. While I'm sipping, you should be subscribing to my YouTube channel so you don't miss that series. Seriously, here's the thing. And this is no shade to anybody. This is just, Ladio says, can you send a scene or a monologue? It depends on what the casting director asks for. Every single one of them has, this is going to lead to my point. So I just finished teaching my signature course, Book More TV. It will come back around very soon. Don't you worry. Here's what I noticed after teaching 78 students over the past couple of months. A lot of us do not read instructions. And I'm not coming for anybody right now. This is just coming from love and what I've observed. Some of these casting directors who you're trying to submit for right now, I've read the breakdowns. I've read the instructions and they're like, label the file this way, upload it to this Dropbox or upload it to this C-mail. And what I saw when I taught my class these past few months, the last part of my class, module 5, everyone gets to submit a self-tape for me to audit. I take my time, 20 to 40 minutes per person, auditing and finding your blind spots. That's my secret sauce. However, what I found was in this large group of actors who are talented, intelligent, and who are not new to the industry, a lot of my actors out there are not reading the fine details. And it's those little details that you are missing that make you look green, even when you're not. You can't pay attention to detail of how to label the file, how to send it. These are basic things. And this is what you're doing to your agents and your managers too. And they got to go back and fix it. Just slow down. I know we're all excited when an opportunity comes. I know we're all excited because of the opportunity, but we have to slow down, read. What did it say again? Before I finished taping, I'm like, let me go back and read these breakdowns. Let me go back and read the slate instructions. Oh, shoot. They said they wanted a such and such slate. Ooh, let me do that again before I take my hair and my makeup off, my clothes off. Slow down, y'all. Read. So each of these virtual calls that are coming up right now have very specific instructions per each casting director. Each one. They've taken the time to make an ad, to type it out, make little images. I mean, just slow down and read it. And just let your talent shine. Each of you has something so beautiful, so unique to offer. You are all one of a kind, wonderful, never be duplicated. So just breathe. Remember who you are. If you need to look at your headshots again, what have I been selling, right? This is my opportunity to, okay, NCIS. Okay, great. I could see myself as blank because I've watched the show. Okay, like just go bit by bit, show by show, casting director by casting director. And you'll be golden. Listen, if you have an actor friend, and I know you all do because you're actors, please don't be stingy. When this live is over, which it will be in a second, please share this video with them. Y'all know y'all about to probably go and help each other read over the phone to tape these. Don't be stingy. Pass this on so they can put their best foot forward too. I share everything that I know. I know none of this is mine to keep, so it's not yours to keep either. I love all of you. Thank you for watching. I'm Christine Horn. Come get your life on YouTube if you want more inspiration, more tips. Like I have over 250 videos at this point on my YouTube channel. So for those of you like, oh, I want to work with you one day, I don't have the money. Okay, well, come on to YouTube, boo. What's your excuse? All right, having a great day. I hope you all crush your auditions. I know you will, but take these tips into account, and you'll just do fine. I believe in you. Have a great day. Bye. Let me end all these live streams. And there.